And there is a final farewell between Peggy Whitson and Shane Kimbrough, Thomas Pesquet, Oleg Novitsky. The final farewells before the hatch will be closed, and Expedition 50 will begin its final preparations to return to Earth. Final goodbyes now from the departing crew as they will begin the process of closing the hatch. That will be followed by the closing of the hatch to the Poisk module. Borisenko, Ryzhikov, and Kimbrough now inside the vehicle that will return them to Earth and wrap up a 173-day mission just a few hours from now.
We see that everything is nominal. The quality of the image is good. So you can start performing the procedure of the hatch closure. So the crew in the vehicle first closes the hatch, correct, Moscow? Yes. We confirm. The Soyuz crew first closes their hatch. Okay, I'll be standing by, Moscow.
Пусть нам подтвердят выполнение подготовки к закрытию.
Let the crew confirm that they have prepared for the closure, for the hatch closure. They confirm. This is Oleg. They confirm. All right, copy. This is Mission Control Korolyov. Once again, you're looking at the hatchway between the Poisk module and the Soyuz MS-02 spacecraft. Soyuz commander Sergei Ryzhikov there in the field of view, running through the procedures, wiping down the hatch to make sure there's no foreign object debris that would create any issues with a solid leak check. Once we get to that here a short time from now, we're standing by for the actual closure of the hatch. The crew inside the Soyuz having said farewell to the three remaining crew members on board the station, Commander Peggy Whitson, Thomas Pesquet of the European Space Agency, and Russian cosmonaut Oleg Novitsky, who they will become Expedition 51 at the time of physical separation, the actual undocking of the Soyuz from Poisk that is scheduled at 2:57 a.m. Central Time, about not quite 3 hours from now.
And the hatch on the Soyuz MS-02 is now closed at 11:40, I should say 12:45, 11:45 p.m. Central Time, 7:45 a.m. Moscow time. The Soyuz MS-02 hatch is closed. The first step on the road home for Expedition 50. The next step will be the closure of the hatch on the Poisk module side of the International Space Station. But again, hatch closure marked at 11:45 p.m. Central Time, 12:45 a.m. Eastern Time, as Borisenko, Ryzhikov, and Kimbrough are now inside the Soyuz vehicle. With the hatch having been closed, the crew will begin a process of a couple of hours of leak checks. The vestibule leak checks on both sides of that docking interface will be followed by the crew suiting up in their Russian Sokol launch and entry suits. The Soyuz was placed on autonomous power about an hour or so ago. All of its systems are reported in excellent shape, and now Oleg Novitsky is in the process of closing the Poisk hatch. Again, 7:45 a.m. Moscow time, 11:45 p.m. Central Time. The Soyuz hatch closed, and now the Poisk module hatch has been closed 1.5 minutes later. So both hatches are now closed, setting the stage for the undocking of the Soyuz from the International Space Station, with the undocking scheduled at 2:57 a.m. Central Time, just a few hours from now.
We are ready to reset the status.
Mechanical contact is not illuminated. We have
physical separation confirmed right on time at 2:57 and 30 seconds Central Time. 2:57 and 30 seconds Central Time, 3:57 and 30 seconds Eastern Time. The Soyuz MS-02 backing away from the International Space Station. Expedition 51 now officially underway on board the complex.
Yes. I'm ready to send the command. Copy.
We have selected the command. Position 20 uplinked. Successful.
Telemetry being uplinked to the Soyuz MS-02 vehicle. The first of the separation burns is scheduled about a minute and a half from now at 3 a.m. Central Time. That will initiate a small opening rate. It's going to be an 8-second burn, about a half a meter per second opening rate. You can see the Soyuz as it slowly backs away from the Poisk module, the space-facing side of the Russian segment of the International Space Station.
We see the whole docking interface right now on the monitor. No foreign objects there. Copy, por favor. So the interface surface is clean. In a minute and a half, stand by for... The range is about 10 meters. We are moving steadily.
Soyuz Commander Sergei Ryzhikov in the center seat of the descent module of the Soyuz MS-02, providing updates for the Russian flight controllers here in Korolyov.
2 minutes after the indicator went off for steppe.
Давайте выдадим широкий объектив.
Okay.
Да, наблюдаем.
You have a go to transition to wide angle. Wide angle lens. Copy that and done.
Есть работа ДПО.
We have DPO activation. Yes, we are monitoring.
Отработали 8 секунд.
8 seconds burn.
A good view of the engine firing on the Soyuz vehicle. An 8-second burn. This is the first of 2 separation burns to increase the opening rate by about a half a meter per second.
Good image. We don't have GSO 1. Now we have GSO 1, 2, and we are standing by for burn number 2. 11:01:50. Copy.
Осталось 30 секунд.
We have 30 seconds. Left.
По превышению портального давления кислорода.
PPO2 message.
210 портальное давление.
210 принято.
210 PPO2. Copy. We have an increase. We have DPO.
Standing by for the second of the 2 separation burns, the Soyuz flying 256 statute miles over the border between northeastern China and southeastern Russia.
And we are moving along the US-OS.
Наблюдаем за окончанием временного цикла. Принято. Работаем по 44-й странице.
And the visiting vehicle officer and mission control reports a good second separation burn. So the Soyuz is on its way. It will take about an orbit and 3/4 for it to reach its separation distance from the International Space Station for the Soyuz deorbit burn, which is a much more substantial firing of the engines. That will be a 4-minute, 38-second retrograde firing, a braking maneuver to slow the Soyuz down by 128 meters per second, enabling it to drop out of orbit for its descent back to Earth and a landing on the steppe of Kazakhstan.
So you have right and I have left? Yes.
Выбран правый.
The right selected.
Выдаю Иван-1.
E1 command. Copy. Moscow, this is Favore. Go ahead.
У вас выбраны первый и второй коллектор.
We have manifold 1 and 2 selected.
Принято.